Today we're going to be taking this aged Ghostface mask, reshaping it, and repainting it to look like the Ghostface mask at the end of Scream 6. So let's get spooky. Greetings everyone, my name is Nightshade, this is the Night Shift, a home for all things spooky, and today we're going to be doing a little rehaul tutorial. So I had forgotten that I pre-ordered 3 of these masks whenever they were first announced, and I ended up getting a completely different aged Ghostface mask that I didn't have to wait for. I just bought it off of eBay and it was shipped directly to me in like 2 days so I could do a video on it. So I ended up not unboxing these on the channel since I already did a video on them, so they've just been sitting here in a box and I completely forgot that I had them here even. So I decided, I was gonna rehaul one of these to look like they do at the end of the movie. The one where Sam's holding it and she just drops it and leaves it in the middle of the street. And since they've been just sitting in a box, they've gotten kind of bent out of shape. And several of you have asked me how to reshape a Ghostface mask, so I figured, you know what, I'll show you how to do that in this video here. And now with all of the introductions out of the way, let's go ahead and switch to the top-down camera. Alright, so, here we have our pretty decently misshapen Ghostface mask, and hold on, let me pop the tags off of this. Alright, so here we have our decently misshapen Ghostface mask, and in order to reshape it, this is what you're gonna need. Some clothespins and a heat gun, but also a hairdryer will work just fine. Just use it on high and it should work exactly the same. So first thing we're gonna do is heat up the areas that we want to reshape. So for this one, I want to reshape the mouth line because it is very wonky looking indeed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this with the heat gun. And if you're using the heat gun, this process does not take long at all, just a couple seconds, maybe 30 seconds, and it is nice and malleable after that. So we're going to flip this over and we're going to hold it right like that. And it looks wonky now, but don't worry, it'll reshape it perfectly fine. We're just gonna let it sit for a second, let it cool down. Alright, so it's been about 10, maybe 15 minutes. We'll take that off, and boom, she is reshaped looking mint. However, another thing you can do is if you have these little inserts that you got from like your brand new EU stamp mask, a lot of the Ghostface masks nowadays come with these little plastic inserts. You can hit it with the heat gun and then stuff these into your mask and it will reshape the mask just fine. Like reshaping these masks, it's pretty simple, it's pretty easy. I went ahead and stuffed that plastic insert to this for painting stability, but it'll hold its shape after doing all of those steps. So yeah, hope that helps people reshape their masks the way they want them to be shaped. Just realized that I did not at all let you guys know what I was going to be using for this paint tutorial, so I will leave that I will pin it in the comments below, so that way it's already there, it's already a list, and you don't have to constantly pause, rewind, or anything like that. Just everything that I'll be using will be in the pinned comments below. So first, what I want to do is I want to try to fill in this crack here that goes right here all the way up and around. That's not actually in the movie. I don't know why they added that here on this mask, but I'm gonna be using E6000 to try to fill in those cracks so we can make this look a little bit more movie accurate. So I'm gonna be using an old hotel key card. I'm gonna be placing the E6000 and then kind of scraping it into those cracks while not leaving too much behind. And then I'm gonna let that dry real quick, so hopefully that will resolve this this issue here with this paint, and hopefully whenever we paint over top of this, those cracks won't be visible. So I'm gonna let that dry and then continue out the rest of the tutorial. Alright, so that's nice and dry. First thing we're gonna do is I'm going to use this off-white, it's beige paint. We're gonna put some here on the side. We're going to just paint the base of the mask with this beige off-white. Also, another reason I'm using the sponge brushes is because I can glide across and leave some of those cracks in there and not lose too much detail with those cracks. It's just going to save us some work down the road. So I've mixed some yellow with the beige and added just a little bit of white to get sort of like a yellow ochre color. I would recommend using yellow ochre in order to do this paint, but I don't have it, so I just kind of mixed it up myself, did it by eye. Now I've got a secondary clean unused sponge brush, and what we're going to do is paint a little bit of the yellow on here, and then we are going to dab and blend it so it's not so harsh. Do a close-up example for you. We're just going to do a little bit, like not much at all, and then we're just going to use the sponge to dab and push it out, thin it out, and make it not so harsh. Alright, so at some point in time I accidentally bumped my microphone and disconnected the cable, so there was some point in time where there was just no audio happening. So that is a future Nightshade problem, but as for right now, I'm going to go ahead and call this done. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to get you guys some close-up shots of this, and then we're going to take this outside, get you guys some worn shots with it, and then we will meet back here and end the video, alright? I'll see you guys there. And there we have it. I'm really happy with the way that this turned out. It looks really cool in different lighting. And yeah, I'm just absolutely happy with this mask. So that's just gonna about do it for me. If you liked the video, let me know by leaving me a like. Comment down below what you want to see on the channel next. I will do my best to accommodate. And until next time, my name is Nightshade. This has been The Night Shift, and I will see you in the next video. Stay spooky, my friends. You know, honestly, I'm actually over the moon with how this turned out. Like, this actually, you know, I didn't know how this video was going to go because, you know, these aged Scream 6 masks aren't the most accurate, but, yeah, no, I really dig this. I really do. Really feels nice to do another mask tutorial. I'm going to be doing a few more in the future. Like, I'm waiting on this Trick or Treat Studio order to show up here, so I can do a Michael Myers mask rehaul, but, you know, I ordered that like 2-3 months ago, and it's still not here. Very disappointed in that. And if you're still watching at this point, go ahead and comment down below Spooky Squad so I know which of you are the real ones. And with that being said, it is like 5 o'clock in the morning right now, and I still got to shoot the close-ups of both of this week's masks. I'm filming them back to back. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and do that and then go to bed because I am tired. All right, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.